All right. And on the other side, we have Virgo. Just so you know, I put them all in order, so that's kind of just how it happens. All right. Can I have a self-care card for my Virgos? Something to help them focus on. Action step to show up for themselves, show a little love. All right, what we got? At the edge of the forest, the thistles were attaching themselves to the fur of animals. What a serendipity to hitch a ride to your future. That's by Stuart Kestenbaum. Reflect upon times that someone else or an outside circumstance changed your life out of the blue. How were you transported into your future? Give thanks for these acts of serendipity that the universe provides. There's so many times people have helped you along the way that maybe you didn't even recognize. And when you do recognize that, then you start to be more grateful and understanding how you got to where you are already. But also, it allows you to understand, wow, that was pretty serendipitous. How did that happen? And then along the way, you start noticing it more. Because when you can understand it and be accountable and see those things, the good, the bad, the ugly, but especially the good, when you can see those things and understand how lucky you were and how great, how that person, place, or thing showed up in your life to help you, it really is a great thing. It allows you to see that the universe, 144 on the clock, the universe has always been in your favor, even with the hard lessons, even with the struggles, even with the things, 151 on the clock. It's about understanding that there's a reaction to every action, okay? That is just the way the universe works. Universal law, 202 on the clock. And finding that balance and understanding that what goes up must come down. And if you've been down a long, long time, when you put the effort in, the up is going to be up, up, up for a long, long time too. And as long as you stay doing good, the idea is the universe is teaching you back to love so that when you get to the up, 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 you stay there. Because the universe wants to give you things that you can keep, things that you can manifest into more, things that you can create bigger and help the world, help other people. And it doesn't mean going on social media. It can, but it doesn't mean that. It just means helping people in your community, helping people with words of wisdom, showing up with all the ways people have showed up for you. And if you sit back and you think about all of the times people have showed up for you in times where you thought you were down and out, there's no way you can't recognize those things and not believe in God and not believe that the universe. And when I say God, I say it loosely because I believe God is in ourselves, right? God created us all, but He created us in His image. So God, the Creator, it goes beyond religions. It goes beyond all these places that try to compartmentalize things that the universe just is. It doesn't matter what you believe and what I believe or what anyone believes. Nobody was there in the beginning, so how do we know who's right or wrong? So what I believe is when we're doing things with the highest of intention and we're not doing things to hurt, harm, provoke, any of those things, and our intentions are good and pure, that's always going to come back to us, and that's always going to be our connection to Source, right? Our connection to the universe, our connection to Mother Earth, and that gratitude and for all the things that it has already provided. That was 404 on the clock has already provided for us is a huge, huge, huge way to see the new ones that are coming. So when you can recognize the ones that you've already had, you're already open up to start seeing the ones that are coming, and then so you can jump on them and not miss them, right? I truly believe that nothing will be missed, though, because it always will come back to you if it's meant for you. But you have to let it go, release it, and let it do what it's got to do. And I did 2 for Leo, and that's why I'm pulling 2. And we got, when eating fruit, remember the one who planted the tree. And that's a Vietnamese proverb. Take some time today to show gratitude for those who have contributed to your survival and well-being. 454 on the clock. No one thrives on their own. We are all connected. absolute facts. Okay, I don't want to go. I want to keep them under 10 minutes, so I got to stay focused. Okay, can I have a gratitude for my Virgos? Something to focus on. That one was, okay. That's the one? Fine. You didn't have to throw them at me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. We have reflection. Were these all reflection? They were. So the theme of the month for Virgo is reflecting. So that's important. When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own beliefs and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self-loving. Take a few moments to reflect on ways you loved yourself today. What did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? So I can see it's about this, it's releasing those things and understanding that every second of every day you have the opportunity to walk away from things that aren't good for you. And they still taught you a lesson, all of those things. That was 6:06 on the clock. So respect that, understand what you learned, and understand how those mistakes, whatever you want to call them, I don't believe they're mistakes. I believe that they're just lessons, and we had to learn them one way or another. So, okay, can I have an angel number? 444, protection. Transformation, courage, alignment, clarity, purpose, strength, divine love. Prepare for the blessings you've been waiting for. They're on their way. You were born for a higher purpose. Focus your energy on your goals and trust that the universe will align the right people, opportunities, and resources to realize your dreams. Stay focused on the dreams. Don't focus on how you're going to get there. Take all the action steps that you have learned along the way through those lessons, all of the things that helped you be resourceful, resilient, all of those things, strong. You take those. 7:07 on the clock. You use them. You do everything you can in your means, that in your knowledge. And then you say, okay, God, I've done everything that you've taught me so far. You know how bad I want this. You know what I'm doing. You know I'm doing the work. And then you give it to God. And you let God do the work for you. Let the universe weave its web. And you just will be so amazed at how these good things start flying in for you. But you got to release the stuff that don't serve you, right? The thoughts, people, places, things, all of those things. If you don't release them and release them with love, you keep yourself bound. I celebrate my progress. Awareness is not perfection. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Becoming self-aware, not being perfect. That's so true. We can't get into, and I'm going to do one more because I spit out two. So, get some double for your trouble, Virgo. I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Speak it in, it was 8:18 on the clock. Speak it into existence. Be grateful for the things that you've already had along the way. But celebrate your progress, because it's not about being perfect. It doesn't matter if you follow your way all the way through it. What matters is you're being aware, you're noticing the things, you're changing those things, the thoughts, the people, the places, all those things. You're changing that. You're being grateful for all the people, places, and things that already brought you to this point, because you're still here, and every day is a chance to do better, be better, and you're only competing with yourself, nobody else. I love you, my Virgos. I hope this helps. Just some action steps for August. Keep on going. Keep moving ahead. You got this. I love you.